So the first album in my collection that I actually ever bought was the BTS Boy with Love album. I bought this from Target. I remember they had it in like the music section, and I bought two versions of it. They're super attractive, so all the pictures are really nice to look at. But I don't know, something just feels like a little bit cheaper about it compared to other albums. It's like definitely doesn't feel as good. I feel like a little thick. I don't know. But overall, I mean, it's a good album, and it definitely kicked off my uh, new collection. But yeah, overall, not my favorite album that I own. The next album that I have in my collection is the A Pink Percent Comeback album. I bought this one from an album store in Koreatown, and it was a little bit more expensive, I remember, because it came in like a box with photo cards and stuff. Um, my only issue with this album is that it has like a lot of, as you can see, it's like smaller pictures on a red background, and I kind of wish they were just like bigger pictures. But the pictures are all really stunning, especially the group pictures, like just very aesthetically pleasing. So the next album I have is the Fly with Us album from One Us, the Lit comeback. I got this album off of Amazon. And this album is actually really nice. Like the pictures are very good. I really like the styling this comeback and just like the overall concept. And even though like with the A Pink album, it has like smaller pictures on the background, I don't mind it as much because the background is like more of a design. Um, I just wish it had more group pictures because I really like when albums have a lot of group pictures. So the next album in my collection is the Feel Special album from Twice, and I have two versions of this. I have the blue version with that I'm showing you right now, and I also have the brown version where they're wearing like ball gowns. I don't know what letter they are. Sorry, guys. I definitely prefer the blue version. I would have to say because I just really like the styling, and these outfits are like some of my favorite. Um, Overall, I wouldn't say this is like Twice's best physical album because it's a lot smaller than the other ones, and it kind of feels like a little bit cheaper as opposed to like Fancier Yes or Yes. But I think it's a really nice album still, and I really like how Twice organizes their albums, where they kind of like devote a couple pages to each member and they kind of go down. Um, but yeah, overall, I would say this is a nice album, and it's a little bit cheaper than Twice's other albums as well. Okay, so now we have the very Festival Day 2 album, which is the Oompa Oompa comeback from Red Velvet. This album is super cute. I really love the pink and purple aesthetic, and like, uh, it's very small. I found that with like Red Velvet albums, they're always very small, like squares, but they're kind of hardcover books, and they're pretty thick usually. So they feel very high quality, and yeah, super cute. The only thing with these is the pictures are kind of repetitive. So as opposed to some other albums where it's like more interesting, these kind of have the same vibe over and over again. So now we have the Fancy You album from Twice, which obviously is the Fancy comeback. I actually got this album on my birthday from my grandparents, and they bought it for me from Barnes and Noble, I believe. Barnes and Noble actually sells a lot of K-pop albums, especially online, but they also have some in store. So if you're looking for somewhere to buy, if you have one near you, there might be some in stock. Um, this album is really high quality and it's very large, but the only thing is it's like a lot of close-up shots of the members, which obviously they're all stunning, so they're great pictures, but I just wish they had more like full body shots showing outfits and also more shots with like members together because this of all the albums I think has the most just solo images, so just like one member at a time, which is kind of like I like seeing them together, and I think it adds more to the album when you see them, the whole concept. So now we have the latest addition to my album collection, which is the Itzy Wannabe album. This album is very nice. It's pretty high quality. It feels good. I would say like it has a lot of pictures of like pages that are just like words and not pictures of actual members, which is kind of sad because I like to get as many pictures as I can. Like those pages are just kind of filler pages. But it's high quality, and this album I bought from Amazon, and it actually came with the Paris at Itsy photo book, so that was nice. So this is another album that I got from my grandparents on my birthday. They also bought this one in store. This is the Play One Miro album from Stray Kids, so obviously the Miro comeback. This album is um, just like the Twice ones, like just really big and very high quality feeling. Um, and I like that it has a lot of pictures of them together, and it has like pictures of multiple members on one page as opposed to like the Twice albums, which are a lot more structured. This one kind of feels like more free flowing. And I just think it's really great styling, and the pictures are really interesting. So yeah, I have to say this is definitely one of my favorite albums that I own, just because it's like the most interesting to look at and it feels the nicest. So now we have what I would say is probably like my second favorite album that I own, and I bought this one recently, back in December probably. And this is the Reve Festival finale, so the Psycho comeback. And even though we didn't get to see that era promoted, obviously because of Wendy's accident, I think it was a really great era, even though it was very short. And I really like the styling and the overall concept. And this album is super thick, so it has like 150 pages in it, and it's really nice pictures. And it's like a hardcover book, so that's also very nice. So as opposed to like the JYP albums that I own, the SM ones are like smaller but thicker and also very high quality. The final album I have is the Yes or Yes album from Twice. I purchased this one recently in an album store in Koreatown, the same one that I get my other albums from. Probably my most favorite album out of all of my collection, because it is that kind of classic, really big JYP Twice album book, and it has the same feel, but it has lots of cute, and they broke them into like groups of three, and also has a lot of solo pictures. And I really like the aesthetic of the Yes or Yes era. I feel like it's very underappreciated, but overall, I think it's a really cute album and really nice. So that's all for my opinions today. I hope you guys enjoy watching my album collection. Bye.